Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MikePlayz here. Come to a brand new video, and this brand new video is going to be a story time. And in this story time, I actually am going to tell you about the time we've made up a really stupid game. And let me just tell this story. So what we actually did, this is the story. So what was happening? So we was playing, we was getting quite bored of some games that we had, which would like run out, back to base. We got quite bored of them after a while, so we decided, you know what, we might as well try and come up with a new game. So we started brainstorming some ideas, and one of them was Bite It. So where we had to go around and try and just bite each other. And at one time, we decided to stop playing this because one time, somebody had like a scab, and it was just starting to scab over. It was like scabbed over a cut. And some guy came up to bite him, and he ripped off the scab when he bit him, and he just went when he went to bite him and clumped his teeth on and ripped it off. And so then the scab ripped off and he started bleeding. So we got told to stop playing that game. So we decided to stop playing that game. And then we came up with a brand new game, which was called Spit It. Now this was like spit, like it spit. I don't know, I can't remember what it was called, but we was around in year 5, I believe, or 4, something like that. And we decided to go around and try and spit at each other. And it's quite dumb because, so it backfired, because it was really windy at the time that we actually decided to make this game up, and it's quite a dumb idea to actually make this game up. Quite a dumb idea. So it was quite a dumb idea to make this game up because obviously people can get spat on. It's quite disgusting. We didn't really realize at the time because we were, young and foolish and all of that. And, we didn't really figure out why it was so bad, why the teachers probably didn't want us to do it, why our parents didn't want us to do it, and that kind of stuff. So we then went on to, carry on playing for some reason because we were young and foolish and naive and didn't know what was wrong and what was right in the world, because obviously we were quite young, year 4, year 3 years I think we were in. I'm not sure what grade that is for you Americans out there, but so yeah, we was in year I think 4, and I was around 8, let's say. I think 8 or 7 or 9, something like that. So what we did, we only played for like a day, and so one of these boys, I'm not gonna name any names, let's just say he was called Bob. So Bob was running around as it, and he spat onto, just a little bit came onto my fingernail, and I realized I had to be it. So when I was going around looking for some people, they hid in the toilets, and I didn't realize that they hid in the toilets. So I was looking around everywhere in the playground, camping where the base was. You had to get back to base, not being spat on. It's like back to base mixed with spitting, and so we had to get back to the base. So I was camping around the base in little hiding spot just behind a wall that was near the base that you had to get to. So I was camping around there, and then whilst I was camping around there, I saw them come out of the toilets. So I decided to stay there. Until the person actually spat on me, who I wanted to get revenge on, came to the base. And he went around a different route, and when I was running towards him, because he went around a different route, and I just about spotted him sprinting towards the base. Then he saw me starting to run away around the wall where I was at, and then he started to go back around to the wall where I was actually at, and then he was at the wall where I was just at, so I came back to there, and then there was a teacher there, because she always expects, just in case there's anybody there or not. And then I went to spit at him, and she was behind me, and she didn't really see me, and she was looking the other way from me. And then I went to spit, and then because it was so windy that day, the spit kind of backfired and went behind me, and then it hit the teacher's back, and I got into a lot of trouble for this. And the moral of this story is just to not do stupid things like that when you're young. Just think about the consequences. I got into quite a lot of trouble for that. I actually thought I deliberately spat on her, where I actually didn't. I spent on one of my friends. We still got into a lot of trouble. Everybody who played with us at the time got into a lot of trouble, and it's quite annoying. And the moral of the story is just to not play games like that. It's just, run out, spat to base. It's all fine. Don't fight people. Don't spit at people. It's kind of gross. And, it's not even health and safety. It's just disgustingness. Now, I remember one time where I got spat at and it was in my mouth. It touched my tongue. It was disgusting. I had to wash it out. I was washing it out for like a whole break. Then I went back out and spat at someone else. You know, we kept on playing that for about a week until I accidentally spat onto the teacher. But yeah, it's just, I guess the moral story, just not spit at people, I guess. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. That was, you know, just a quick story time that I wanted to record. And yeah, I've been MikePlayz and I am gone.